Tampa, queen of the creek, built on faith and dreams. Yeah, the roots run deep, turning dirt to gold, watch the homestead gleam. Hard work, real life, this ain't just a theme. Up with the sun, I don't waste time. Boots in the mud, gotta hustle, gotta grind. Crafting and growing, yeah, make it shine. Turning little into plenty, watch me redefine.
Every stitch, every seed, every plan I lay ain't just a hobby, it's a whole new way.
Tampa, queen of the creek, built on faith and dreams. Yeah, the roots run deep, turning dirt to gold, watch the homestead gleam. Hard work, real life, this ain't just a theme. Storms rolling.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm your girl Pam, and this is Tampa's Creek Homestead and more. Guys, please hit the like, subscribe, and share this video out to let everybody know that Tampa is live. Hey YouTube and hey Facebook. Guys, if you're catching the replay, I hope you enjoy it. Also, please put in the chat what you had for dinner and what is your temperature. Me and Mackenzie had stir-fried rice with some of the broccoli sprouts that we harvested today. Also, I don't know what my temperature is, but the temperature, because I ain't been outside none today. Like today is 81. Supposed to get down to a low of 70. So I guess it's kind of pleasant outside, but hey. I wouldn't know because my cousin called me. It's my girl, get on up and come on, get these steps in. Girl, come on, get up and get these steps in. No. But welcome to Throwback Thursday, guys, where we take it back and talk about things that happened back in the days. But I want to twist it up. I want to switch it up today. So, well, let's bring out the bush people. Bring them out, bring them out.
Queen of the creek. I see you watching, I see you lurking, showing that love, yeah, I know you working. Hands in the air, let's vibe, let's speak. Bush people rocking with the queen of the creek. Turn me up through the bass, yeah, the vibe so deep. From the chat to the fam, yeah, we all gon' eat. Every like, every share, yeah, I see that move. Ain't no fake, just real, yeah, we keep that groove. We don't fall, we don't fold, we just build and rise. Every stream, every dream, yeah, we touch that sky. Tampa queen set the tone, yeah, the love too strong. When the fam come together, we can't do no wrong. I see you watching, I see you lurking, showing that love, yeah, I know you working. Hands in the air, let's vibe, let's speak. Bush people rocking with the queen of the creek.
Shout out to you bush people. Come on out those bushes and get in this comment section and let me know where you chiming in at today. So guys, you know a little bit about me. If you don't know about me and you're new to the channel, we are a grandmother and a granddaughter duo striving to become 100% self-sufficient. Well, until we find us a homestead, we're doing all the things that we want to incorporate on the homestead, like learning how to become beekeepers, learning how gardening work, learning, like we just learned how to do broccoli sprouts. Like it was the first time I ever grown broccoli sprouts. What's up? Don't hurt the harvest. And Chris, if anybody wants to come up for Throwback Thursday, you guys are welcome. I did drop the link. If you can, share the live to 5 people to let them know that Tampa is live. Also, if you have not hit that subscribe button to come over to the Creekside family, please do so. Be so. We would love to have you a part of our community. We have a variety of different types of people in the community, ranging from gardeners to artists to herbalists to supporters, just a variety of people. And Tampa love her community. Like I truly love this community. So don't forget to put what you cook for dinner or had for dinner. Like I'm sitting on swole right now. I'm like seriously full because I had the stir-fried chicken and rice with the broccoli sprouts. So yeah. Trying not to go to sleep. So I was just sitting here watching Once Upon a Time until the live had started. And I actually love Once Upon a Time. So Chris and Don't Hurt the Harvest and Janet. Hey, Janet said, hey everyone. It's 81 degrees. I have not had dinner yet. What you waiting on, Janet? I was just thinking about you the other day, Janet, when you was talking about that butter pecan ice cream. I was like, Lord knows right now I can use some ice cream. But oh, Miss Alice said she had barbecue chicken. Mmm. Everybody is speaking. Chris is speaking to everyone. Chris, what you cook for dinner? Or did you have dinner? Yeah. So generally, y'all know it's Throwback Thursday. We try to go back. We try to go back. But a question came across my feed, and I just really wanted to ask the question and see what y'all answers is as well. Because I could type it in. Let me type it in so I can put it on the screen. Oh no, I'm not even typing anything. Yeah, I'm not typing. Why? Because it hit me because I was in the bed all day. And I'm like, what in the world? Okay, so I pinned it on the screen. It says, why do you get out of bed every day? What's your reason for getting out of bed? Some people have to go to work. Some people are retired. Some people just have children that they have to take care of. But the real question is, why do you get out of bed every day? And that hit me because trying to figure out what my purpose is in life, what makes me happy, what things that I want to do. So I want to ask that question. Why do you get out of bed every day? And it says that's a powerful question, the kind that hits deep. If I were human, which I am, I might say something like, I get out of bed every day because I believe my life has meaning. Whether that's to show up for my family, chase my dreams, heal from my past, or simply prove to myself that I can keep going. But this is AI talking. Since I don't sleep or have a bed, my version would be I show up every day to help people, to listen, to support, to solve problems, and to speak creativity. If even one answer makes someone's days easier and brighter, then I've done my job. Now it's your turn. The question is, why do you get out of bed every day? Hey, Rob in the garden. So she said, because I have to go pee. Well, if you don't want a wet bed, then I suggest you get out of the bed. Right. And Miss Alice said, don't to give my best to my assignment for the day. Chris said, I had turkey for dinner. I had a TV dinner. Okay, what's up, Rob in the garden? Because I done had these babies and somebody got to feed them. Right. So I would say the reason why I get out of bed every day is try to better myself, better my situation. But today, I didn't want to get out of the bed. I sat in this bed and slept in this bed all day up until it was time to go live with Miss T, Fresh, L. Smith, and Don't Hurt the Hearts. And when you're in your situation, because everybody's situation is different, we might have some similarities, but majority of the time, most people's situation is different. So getting out of bed can be tough. It can be hard. One, I'm not a morning person. Never been a morning person. Two, if you work at a job that you despise, that can put a damper on you getting out of the bed as well. So what's the real reason why I get out of bed every day? Well, okay, ain't nobody gonna take care of me but me. Ain't nobody gonna feed me but me. So, and if I want me somewhere to call home, Tampa got to get out of bed. Tampa got to stop feeling like she's just in a funk. So it's just, come on now. You're an adult. You're not a kid anymore. You got to get up. If you want nice things, you got to get out of bed and go work for it. If it's handed to you, like if it's just given to you, does that really mean it has value when somebody hands you something? I think you appreciate more things if you do them yourself or earn them yourself. Wet bed. Then I'm going to bed with the swimsuit. Don't forget your snorkels and goggles. Rob. OMG. Yeah, it's that was just a question on my mind today. Like, why do you get out of bed every day? What's your purpose? First of all, I don't even know my purpose. I ain't never known my purpose. What is the purpose? What's my purpose in life? It's not people pleasing. It's not to please the next person. So what is my purpose in life? What drives me to get up every day and get up out of the bed? What's my motivation? My cousin called me earlier. I was laying in the bed. She was like, girl, get up, get up, get up. Let's go walking. You stay 8 hours, 7 hours away from me. What, we going to walk and talk on the phone? She went to the treadmill to do her workout, but I stayed in the bed. I ain't going to even not lie. I don't have it on my mind to literally go walking every day. I know I need to go walking every day, but it's hard when you ain't got no motivation. You don't have that accountability partner, somebody that can help motivate you and push you. My cousin is trying to do it, but I could go walking with Mackenzie, but she gets to the point and be like, Grandma, I'm tired. Grandma, let's go in the house. Grandma, when we going to be done? So that's not motivating me. But I do know I found one form of motivation, and that is to come up off my medicine. And in order for me to come off my medicine, I got to change my mindset so I can start doing the things that I need to do to come up off the medicine. Now, for all this eating healthy and clean, it's impossible because I'm not in a position to grow my own food. I grow my own groceries. I have to source my food from the big box stores. And we all know those stores don't produce healthy food. So it is what it is, you know? So that was just a question that I had asked. Like, why do you get out of bed every day? What do you get out of bed every day for? When we were younger, we didn't have those worries. We got out of bed because we had to go to school or do our chores or go outside and be a kid. It wasn't rocket scientist why we got out of bed when we were younger. But as you got older and got into adult life, do you even ask yourself those questions? Why do I get out of bed? What am I getting out of bed for? Am I getting out of the bed to meal prep? Or am I getting out of the bed to go to work or do school? It can be a variety of reasons why people get out of bed. What is you doing? Thank you. You making all this noise. Now pick that up. Okay. Anywho, that's Miss Mackenzie. So guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up and the like button and share us out. Share. We appreciate you. So I have a couple of questions that sparked the conversation today. What's up, Jakes? How you doing? What you eat for dinner? What your temperature is? And why do you get out of bed, Jakes, every day?
Can I have another yogurt?
I don't care. I eat all the yogurts.
I can eat all of it.
Okay. So question number one. Well, that was question number one. Why do you get out of bed every day? So in this list of questions, the actual first question is, what keeps you going when everything feels heavy? What keeps you going when everything feels heavy? What's up, Fatima? Hey, Fatima. Y'all, if you missed the question, why do you get out of bed every day? But that was the first question I asked. So the next question, some days I have to yell at myself to get up and go do something. Janet, I can understand that. Chris is speaking to Jegs. So the next question I asked was, Jegs said, air fried steak. Okay. The next question was, what keeps you going when everything feels heavy? When everything feels heavy in my life, I have to just push through it. Like, I can't say what keeps me going because even though I don't be want to do anything, I know my bills ain't gonna get paid if I don't get them to go Uber. I'm not gonna be able to find me somewhere to stay if I don't go bring in some money. I need another job. I need a better job. It's I see a lot of people out there look like they moving and shaking and their life is easy and all the things that they desire is falling into place. But then I turn around and look at the fact that I'm 49 years old, staying in my daughter's house. I ain't used to staying with people because I've always had my own. And I'm like, there has got to be something better than this. Do I want to drive Uber all my life? No, I'll be 50 next year. This is not something I want to do for the rest of my life. Granted, I drive. I get motion sickness if I sit on the passenger side or the back seat. But when I'm driving, I'm fine, you know. But to be able to say this and that keeps me going when things get heavy, sometimes I shut myself down. I'll shut myself from the world. Like, I won't even talk to anybody. And I learned that that's not the way to go. That was more harmful to close myself off from the world as opposed to talking it out. You know, sometimes you can talk to people and it do more harm as opposed to not talking to somebody. It just depends on who you talking to. Everybody ain't for you. Everybody don't see what you see. Some people be happy that you're going through, which is funny. You know, like, how can you be so hateful that somebody's going through or somebody done lost this or somebody done lost that? There's no sympathy anymore. People don't have any sympathy. They selfish. And so I figured what keeps me going is I need to learn how to channel my anger, because one, I don't blame people for the life or my life choices, and I don't blame people for my situations. You know, every action has a reaction. So I've never been that type of person say, well, you did this to me and you did this to me. Okay, well, whatever you did to me, I have to respond accordingly. Am I gonna let it am I gonna let it reflect how I see life, or am I gonna just learn from that situation and keep on moving? What did Jig say? Hey, Sylvia. I get up every day because being lazy helps no one. Will put you on the streets if you don't make money to keep living a normal lifestyle, right, Jigs? Hey, Sylvia, what you cook? What you cook? And I did. If you missed the question, why did you? I'm gonna put it back on the screen so those of you all who are coming in can see the first question that I asked everybody. And then the second question I asked everybody. Okay, that's the first question I asked. Why do you get out of bed every day? What's your purpose for getting out of bed every day? What's your reason? What motivates you to get out of bed every day? A lot of people are morning people. They like to get up early and get their day started. So when everything that they needed to get done is done, and then they can relax in the evening time. But some people like me ain't morning people, and I have to fight my brain to get up. But this morning was not one of those days. I said, you know what? I'm not moving out of this bed. I don't care about no bills. I don't care about nothing. I ain't moving. And I stayed in the bed all day. Did it hurt you? No, it's hurting me. That thought process is hurting me. Nobody else. It's just hurting Tampa. So, and then the next question was, what keeps you going when everything feels heavy? Mm, okay, let me go on down.
No, I hear the rest.
I hear some over there.
I listen more.
Everybody is speaking. Sylvia is speaking. She said, I had smash burgers. That sounds good. Smash burgers. Yeah, that sounds good, Sylvia. Hey, Budget Bliss, how you doing? So the next question is, if today was your last day, if today was your last day, how would you spend it? If today was my last day, how would I spend it? Watching TV. I ain't gonna even lie. Watching movies, just binge watching movies all day. If today was my last day, I just watch. I just watch movies all day. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, knowing that it's gonna be my last day, I might as well sit there and watch movies all day. She said, "Good, and you? Me too. Me too." Jeg says, "Self motivation gets me out of bed." Okay, now that's a good one. Chilling outside. Okay, Sylvia. Right. If this is your last day, like, come on now. What more can you do if it's just your last day? If you got to fly somewhere, that's gonna take majority of the day. Depends on where you're flying to or driving to. So I'd rather just sit back, watch TV all day, and just, hey, that's it. Because when we were back in the day, we had our TV shows and cartoons and stuff that we watched when we were younger. Playing games and stuff outside with our friends, riding bicycles. If those of you all had bicycles, when we were a kid, we didn't have the stress and worries that we got today. Some of us don't have worries or stress today. What Jeg say? If it's my last day, I want to live life to the fullest until I close my eyes. That's a good one too, Jags. So, did anybody have any worries when they were younger, like kid age? All you had to do was go to sleep, be a kid, get up, go to school, go outside, play with your friends, do your little chores, watch TV. I don't remember having any stress and worries when I was a kid. As opposed to when I got into adulthood. Because even when I was a teenager, I really didn't have those issues as well. Got up, I asked my grandmama, can I get a job? I went and got my first little job at 15 years old, 16 years old. Yeah. Because I wanted some money of my own. I granted my grandparents then made sure we had everything that we needed. But as opposed to getting into my adult life, when I started having children, I had more stress and worries when I started having my kids as opposed to me being a kid. And now that I'm an adult, I think that tripled. I seriously think that has tripled. And trying to find a balance, I think sometimes we cause our own stress. Right, Janet? Right. And we do. Why worry and stress about stuff that you have no control over? And if you have control over certain things, you shouldn't have stress or worry about it. Now, like me, on the other hand, I'm ready to get in my own spot. That's the only thing I stressed about. What's up, Bayou Sugar? I've been waiting on Bayou to call me for the whole day and yesterday. I ain't heard from her. What you doing, Bayou? What you cook, Bayou? Yeah, if anybody want to come up, I did drop the link. So, but just laying here all day got me to thinking about that first question. Why do you get out of bed every day? why. But okay. So number 3 is she said, I'm just getting home. You know they blocked me on TikTok. I can't go live by you on TikTok to July the 15th. So no more lives for me on Tickety Talk. Just getting home. Working all day, but about to cook dinner. Okay, by you, what you cooking? I get up because I have things to do. Right, Sylvia? Especially when you are a gardener or a beekeeper or someone that does arts and crafts for a living, working for yourself. You got to get up, you know? I just don't be wanting to get up for the work, make somebody else richer, which that's what I'm doing. Because we're getting nickel and diamonds. We're getting nickel and dime all day. Bad girl. Yeah, just nickel and diamond. So, but like Janice said, sometimes we cause stress on our own selves. And if you can't control the situation, why are you stressing about it? Tampa, I'm talking to Tampa. Not nobody else. I'm talking to Tampa. If I have no control over certain situations, why do I stress about them? Why do I allow those situations to cause me conflict or discomfort? Fatima says she sauteed onions, sweet potatoes, sweet peppers, mushrooms, spinach, and scrambled eggs and olive oil over jasmine rice. Washed down with ice cold apple juice. Okay, Fatima, I see you. You fancy. So, guys, I'm going to shout out to the birthday crew. If your birthday's in the month of July, happy birthday to you from Mackenzie and me.
It's your day, king. It's your day, queen. Light that candle, let your soul gleam. Hands up high, make the world know your name. We celebrating you, no shame in the flame.
Yeah, you made it. Another lap round the sun. Storms came hard, but you never did run. Held your ground with that fire in your chest. Now we toast to your life, cause you not like the rest. You the backbone, the truth, the fight. You shine like a porch light in the middle of night. From the creek to the stars, we lift you today. Put your crown on right, let the music play. Happy birthday! Stand tall, don't fold. You a story still writing in letters of gold. From the dirt to the sky, you rise each way. So we sing it loud. Happy birthday. Celebrate, elevate, live it your way. Tampa Creek, love every step of the way. You're the spark, the wave, the heat, the flame. Own it now, go on, rep your name.
One shot, one cake, one flame lit. One king, one queen, too real to quit. Another year wiser, stronger, bold. You're a legend, baby, pure solid gold.
It's your day, king. It's your day, queen. Let it shine bright, live that dream. From Tampa Creek with that soul and sway. Happy birthday, go on and slay.
Happy birthday to all of you July birthdays. I hope you enjoy your day or your month. What's up, Nikki? What it do? What it do? Hey, Deidre Scott, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. I hope everybody's doing okay. What's up, Tag? How you doing? What y'all cook for dinner? She said, I forgot a few pieces of maple flavor bacon. Okay. Fatima, Tampa don't eat no pork. So, guys, I did ask the question, why do you get out of bed? That has been on my mind for the longest all day. Like, come on now. Hey, Deidre, what did y'all cook today? Like, I had stir fry and I had some of my broccoli sprouts. When I did the sample of the broccoli sprouts by themselves, I almost threw them up. I'm like, ew, not good to me. But when I did my stir fry, and I put some of those in my stir fry, it tastes good because the sprouts blended in with the flavors of my stir fry. So eating them by themselves, no, I ain't doing that no more. I can't do it. I can't do it. So Bayou said, I get out of bed for my two boys. Okay, Bayou, right, right. Wait a minute. She said, I love them yummy. Don't hurt the house. But did you mix yours with your salad, right? Chicken, rice, and veggies. Okay. She fancy. Guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you can share the live out. I appreciate you. And if you have not hit that subscribe button to join our family, please do so. All right. So, what are you truly? No. What legacy do you want to leave behind? What legacy do you want to leave behind? To be honest, I do want to leave a legacy behind, which I do want my grandkids and children to know that it's more to life than working for somebody else. Creating your own residual income, buying land, and then self-sufficient is actually the way to go. It's anybody can make somebody else some money, but why wouldn't you want to make your own self some money? So I really want my kids to know and grandkids to know there's another way of living, and it don't have to be for living for somebody else. Live for yourself. If I had did all of that when I was making the money doing child care, I think I would have been in a better position than I am now. But when I was making all the money, I did what I wanted to do, when I wanted to do, how I wanted to do. Buying land, starting a homestead, buying multiple houses and fixing them up and renting them out, that type of stuff never crossed my mind because I made the money and I wanted to do what I wanted to do when I wanted to do it. But now that I'm in a situation that I don't have but a little piggy bank with little change in it, no savings, no stocks, no 401k, whatever, retirement plan, it's stressing and bothering me right now. She said, yes. I tasted with just Vita Correct too. Okay, but you had something on it, Miss Alice. But just eating it by itself, I was like, oh no, not my taste buds. Okay, tag speaking to everybody. Okay. God put breath in my body, so there's a reason why I'm still here on this earth. Girl, you better get up and go get it. Nikki, I woke up and that was what's on my mind, girl. What am I getting up for? I'm going out here working for these people, driving and putting all the miles on my car, all the things on my car. Something happened to my vehicle. I don't have another vehicle. And no benefits, no sick time, no leave of absence, no none of that on the job that I'm working. So what am I getting up for? I stayed in the bed all day. I'm like, whatever. What's up, cousin Angela? I have to get out of bed because if I don't, I'll start stressing over things that is out of my control. There's always something to do around the house. Right, Fatima? I feel you, Tampa. The money that I ran through, girl, I'm like making some. Because when I first started doing childcare, and I had to get me a tax person, and I brought her my first couple of years of taxes, and she was like, "What am I supposed to do with this? Just make sure I don't have to pay IRS back. Do what you do." And I wasn't taught financial when I was coming up. My grandparents and mom them didn't teach us that how to invest in stuff. Now that I'm older and know better, I ain't got the money to invest yet. Like, I'm supposed to come up with $2,700 by the end of the month. I ain't even got $2 of that $2,700. I had the initial $150, but I'm like, not motivated. Even my cousin, we signed up for this app on my phone, and I'm the one who sent it to her. We sent the app. I sent the app to her. I only did 237 steps. If you can see, my cousin done did over 16,000 steps today. But she called me talking about something. Come on, girl. Come on. Hey, Buddha. Come on, girl. Let's go walking. Now, mine, she stayed in Memphis. My cousin Kiki that came up on the stage, on the platform, she was like, well, come on. I'm going to go walking and you could go walking. I was like, I'm about to stay right here in this bed. Like, I'm not about to move. So, everybody is speaking. But sometimes it's hard to get out the bed. Even though when you know you got a lot to do, it's hard. Like, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 brown boxes that I need to pack. I've been looking at the boxes 2 weeks now. My kids are laughing. Knowing I need to start packing up the stuff that's in this room so I could take to the storage. So when I get ready to start going in the storage to start consolidating stuff, I won't have a lot of stuff to take up out of this room. Nikki is speaking. I've been there, but I realized doing something, even just a little each day, is better than doing nothing because that little adds up. Right by you. Buddha, how you doing? What you cook, Buddha? So, the legacy that I want to leave behind is for my children and grandchildren to make better choices than I did. To do things a lot easier than what is required. Working for somebody else is not always an option. You can always start your own business. What that business is, that's just something you have to figure out what you want to do. But buying land and a house is something that I most definitely want them to do instead of wasting money on renting somebody else's property. But you got some people that don't want no house. You know, they don't want that responsibility of a house. They rather live in like a apartment or a condo with less maintenance and all that type of stuff. So I think that each is own, you know. Hey everyone, I miss by you. What you cooking, girl? What you cooking? I was supposed to go live on Instagram too, but I just decided to go live on YouTube and Facebook. I didn't feel like setting up anything, and I can't go live on TikTok until the 15th. It's hard to get in steps when you're in the car driving most of the days. Nikki, when I get in that car, like seriously, when I get in that car, I be like, you know what? I am not getting up out this car until it's time to go get some gas or use the bathroom. And that's it. And I don't get out the car. It's just, and I think that's the reason why my knee is the way it is, which is my driving knee. As soon as I get out of the car, I feel like I'm about to fall. I be like, oh no. But it is what it is, you know. Everybody is speaking. Janice said, I think my kids are waiting for me to pass away so they can get the houses. What, Janet? OMG. But you know what? I know somebody else like that. He waiting on his mama to pass so he can get her house. Because he's an ex. He always, if a woman doing something wrong or he feel like he can do whatever he want and then somebody call him out on it, he leaves that person to go back to his mama house. He done made it to the point that he done said that his brother has gotten houses from his mama and he ain't getting that one. I'm like, so y'all sitting around waiting on folks to die. Wow. But you know the old saying, don't dig no ditch for me unless you dig one for yourself. Cooking spaghetti with my homemade sauce. Okay, bud, you fancy. I seen that sauce. I seen it. I need some garlic bread, though. Girl, you know how to go on there and make you some. Tag said, it's the days that is hardest to get moving. I found end up being some of my most productive days. But see, Tag, I didn't move today. I didn't do nothing today. I laid down from the time I woke my eyes up. I opened my eyes up, went to use the bathroom, and came back in here and laid back down. Been in the bed the whole time. Yeah. So some of my days do hit me harder than the other ones. Um, because I know with my situation, I know I want to be able to eat better than what I am. Janet, that part is not alive, right? People just sitting around waiting on folks to lead the world. Sorry, and 8 lives. Oh, no problem, Buddha. Do you? I'm just glad you over here. By you, I made that Monday. What's up, Corey? So, the next one is, what part of you are you still trying to heal? This is about growth and healing. So, what part of you are you still trying to heal? And I can honestly say, what's up, Cropper? Hey, Coach Mean Ring. I can honestly say my past trauma, my life choices, the choices that I made in the past, there's nothing I can do about them. They done, and and ain't nothing I can do about them. But what I can do about it is not repeat the same stuff that I did when I was coming, in my past. So I initially started therapy, which I don't understand though. We going to therapy. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I started therapy. She did the initial getting to know me, asking the typical questions. But 3 to 4 weeks, we do therapy every 3 to 4 weeks. How's that helping? Somebody answer that question for me. I have to wait 3 to 4 weeks to see the therapist. Don't you supposed to see the therapist every week? Is that not how I go? How me waiting 2, 3 to 4 weeks to see you? What progress is that going to give me? Later, I can get up on YouTube and start listening to other people talk. Like, type in my situation and find somebody that then went through something similar. Me waiting on you 3 to 4 weeks. I'm going to go. But I'm trying to figure out how is that helping me? How is that helping anybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, Coach Bean Ring. She said, stop by to say hello and drop a like, supporting from the background. Ain't nothing wrong with being in the bushes, Coach Mean Ring. Buddha said, trying to say hi before I go to bed. I'm tired and my shoulder hurts bad. Girl, you better get you an ice pack, some icy hot or something, put it on that shoulder and go to bed. Everybody's speaking. She said 500 burpees, 4 count a day is a good body sign. Buddha. Nope. I pass. I pass. Ooh, I pass. She said, watch the episode of Hoarders. You'll get up and start moving and doing something. Dogs, I done seen Hoarders. I done seen Hoarders, baby. And baby, them folks can't even move around. She said, feel better, Buddha. Feel better. My heart you broke. That what you mean your heart you broke? Somebody heart you broke. Okay, Farmer Henry. Send me a plate, Cropper. I want to see yours taste better. Okay. Make better choices today. Right. Make better choices. What part of you are you still trying to heal from? Gives me the motivation. Yes, Miss Alice. Because some of the things that I thought, some of the things that we're doing now, I would have never pictured me doing it. Growing sprouts, for instance. I ain't never thought about growing those sprouts till I taste mung beans from the Japanese restaurants. And then Fresh told us about growing sprouts of our own. Never thought about being a beekeeper. When I was a kid, we ran from bees. We didn't go into the beehives. We ran from them. That's not something I thought I would be doing today, learning about bees. gardening. My grandparents had gardens, gardeners and fruit trees and stuff in their yard. I wasn't interested in doing none of that stuff. Hey, I wasn't even interested in taking the clothes out the dryer and at the washing machine and go hanging them out on the clothesline. And I be looking at my grandmama like, lady, you got a whole washer and dryer. Why we got to go outside and hang clothes? Why I want bugs on my clothes? I used to come up with all kinds of excuses not to go out there and hang them clothes on the clothesline. Now that I am an adult, I understand it. In the summertime, your dryer will burn so much energy. Why not go out there and put them on a clothesline? Saves you some money. Like, I've always wanted one of those wash-based tubs with the little ringer because I wouldn't even wash in a washing machine if I had one of those. It saves money. Wait a minute. Bayou, David talking to Bayou. Everybody speaking. But they give you things to work on in between. She didn't give me nothing, girl. Bayou, that woman didn't give me nothing. She just set the date of when I'm supposed to see her again. And she told me if she gets another cancellation before those 3 to 4 weeks, then she'll schedule me sooner. And then she also said, well, if you want to try to find somebody else that have sooner appointments, then we can do that. I was like, no, I done already took my time to come to you. And if you try to set me up with somebody else, I might not go. But I'm still trying to find why we have to go to therapy. I don't see it. But hey, I guess when I get a routine of going, I might see the difference. When I do work, I am a caregiver in hospice. I've seen that so many times, family members waiting for loved ones to pass away, just sad, rude, and despicable. Right, Fatima? They just sitting around waiting. You can't move on with your life because you want to get what somebody else to work all their life up. Get your butt up and go work for your own stuff. My kids going to be disappointed because if something happened to me right now, they ain't going to have nothing. They'll be able to bury me, which you ain't even got to bury me, just cremate me. And just, that's it. Yeah, I'm going to put somewhere because you won't even know 25 folk count. Won't join the... Nope, Buddha. I can't do it. What Buddha say? It's less than 1A. Let's go. 4 count is very easy. See, the way my knees is set up. The way my knee is set up, Buddha, you got to get that blood circulating. That's the problem, though, because this knee be, I'm starting to feel it more. The more I drive, the more I feel it. So Buddha said she runs. I used to run when I was younger. Now that I'm older, I think my running is considered fast walking. I walk fast. And I say it's running. You never stop learning. No, you never too early to learn. Bayou said, drop the link. Drop the link. I dropped the link, Bayou. You finna show me your spaghetti you cooking? She said, what? Hey, Jamia. Hey, I told my kids I'm not leaving nothing. What you said, Sylvia? And Lord knows. It's the breakthrough we got to get through when exercising. That's the problem, Cropper. When you know you haven't worked out, and I know I'm not in shape. When me and Mackenzie walked that first day, when I talked about my hips hurting like somebody had to took something and started punching me in my hips, I was like, oh, Lord, I am so out of shape. I want to join a gym, but getting over that initial pain of starting, because you know you're going to be so when you first start if you have not worked out in centuries, and I have not worked out in the decade. I don't know. I don't know. It's the thought of the pain, man. I'm like, everybody's speaking. What up, Bayou Sugar?
Hey, everybody.
I like that shirt, girl. I like that shirt.
Girl, this a moo-moo.
I don't care. I like that moo.
Thank you.
Does it got pockets in it?
No pockets.
Oh, see, mine's got pockets.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's got pockets on the side.
Is it me freezing up or that's you?
No, I ain't freezing. Am I freezing?
Maybe my internet. Hold on, let me turn my stuff down.
That's because you walking around trying to go in that room where Jags at.
Look, don't worry about what me and Jags got going on.
You go to therapy in hopes of getting rid of stinking thinking, looking at things in different and better way. New coping skills for a happier life. That's what the pamphlets say anyway. Happy back reading the pamphlets by you.
Look, that's what I came up here for. She reminded me about the therapy. You were saying that the lady didn't give you no homework or nothing. I would, like you said, I would recommend that, like she said, you find somebody else. But if you already know that if you got to go through finding somebody else, then you gonna give up. So at this point, you're gonna have to make it work for you. It's sad, but true. That means you already know what you're going through, so you're gonna have to do your homework before you go there. Write all your questions down, all your feelings, and what you hope to accomplish in therapy, and you bring that to her, and she'll give you the tools that you need to work through that stuff. Other than that, you're gonna be wasting your time because it sounds like she's too busy.
Yes, and all she was doing was laughing the whole session. It's like, you so hilarious.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to make
I didn't come up in here for you to get paid for me to make you laugh, lady.
But Tampa, that's how you are. You make everybody feel like that. Like you make people forget that they supposed to be helping you and they be laughing at you. So you just gotta turn it around and bring really back in and say, look, this is what I'm here for. Thank you for the laughs. I appreciate it.
Girl, she even wrote in her notes that I had to write this in my notes. You are so hilarious. And then she said, I don't have those alphabets. What is it? PSTD, PTDS.
Oh, PTSD.
That. She said, you don't have that. I said, well, then what I'm here to see you for? And then she started laughing again.
Yeah, you're going to have to be proactive and make it work for you, because it sounds like if you don't take the initiative, it's not going to work for you. And then you're going to be right back in the same position, feeling like you don't need to go to therapy, which you do. You just need somebody to actually do the work, be the therapist and give you.
Because my doctor is the one who recommended her. She said she's very good at what she do, but clearly you ain't good at what you do, lady.
She might be. She just overworked.
You talk to the people.
Okay. Let me see if I can see it. Hey, everybody. Welcome in. Thank y'all for coming. Tampa will be right back in a minute. As you can see, she got a phone call. But just trying to encourage her and everybody else. I'm in the medical field, and sometimes when you get those therapists and things and you make those appointments, they are overbooked. And I would encourage you to find somebody that has the time to take the time and give you the tools that you need or give you the advice that you need. Because other than that, you're going to be wasting their money. They just going to be making money off of you. And you don't want to be going to therapy for nothing. It's a waste of your time. Definitely a waste of your time. And if you're trying to take it seriously, don't let them waste your time. The way that this world is set up, you got to be your own advocate. You got to advocate for yourself, because if you're not your own cheerleader, ain't nobody else going to do it, especially in the healthcare field. The doctor give you medicine based off of what you go in there and tell him how you been feeling. And then he go from there. But if you don't say nothing and say, hey, doc, this ain't working, I think we should try this, he gonna keep going off of the regular protocol, whatever the protocol is. So let me see what y'all been saying.
You said cherry yogurt. No, Janet, I haven't tried cherry yogurt. I don't know what that is. But we need it because it makes our mental stronger. So that's why we need therapy to make our mental stronger.
Yep, that's what it's for.
I like moo moo. Thank you. James, but he likes some moo moo.
I know, Jags, I know.
Yeah. So it's like, because I even told her, she was like, I said, let me tell you something, lady. Because when I first went in there and she called my name, you could see it on my face that I didn't want to be there. Because when she called my name and I walked in, she said, oh, you don't want to be here. I said, sure, don't. How can you tell? She said, it's written all over your face.
Yep.
Well, what's up, Jax?
You?
You came out of the room because you got light on and you in the dark.
No, actually, I just got finished eating that steak.
Yes, that's what I need. A good soak in a tub.
Now, I got a question for you, Tampa.
What did you
froze
you
up?
said you seen a psychologist. Now, you also said you're going to get surgery, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is this psychologist for this surgery procedure, or is this okay? You got totally two different things going on.
Yeah, the psychiatrist for the gastro sleeve, we have to see the psychiatrist,
right?
And that was for 2 hours. So, in order for the psychiatrist to sign out, she'll feel that you're ready for the surgery. My psychiatrist told me, because of all the stuff that I went through starting in 2020, she said she think I need to see a therapist because she said I had them alphabets.
Well,
but when I saw the therapist, she told me I didn't have them alphabets.
Thing to it is, you're gonna get that surgery. They're gonna have you see a psychologist anyway.
Yeah, I already saw her. So my next step is seeing the therapist. Hey, Queen Garden.
Did the therapist come after you saw the psychologist for the surgery or before?
After.
Well, young lady, I believe
I saw the therapist first. I mean, the psychiatrist first. And then the therapy came after by her recommendation. So
I didn't get that far.
Really?
Because when he started talking trash, I said later for you.
I feel you. So because what happens is we have to do 6 months of nutrition. We have to do the psychiatrist for 2 hours. And then if the psychiatrist doesn't recommend anything else, she just signs off and then you finish your nutrition. Well, she put it in there for me to do therapy. The therapy has to fill out her paperwork that's saying that I initially started therapy, and then the psychiatrist will sign off on her portion.
Okay.
So Tag said I get it in working in the garden right now. I need to get back on my bike, but these speed races are crazy on these streets. What you said, baby, I've been seeing so many people have accidents on bicycles for them hitting the people. Yeah, but if you go therapy or come sit back here with me, way back here, whatever, David.
So you guys got to be careful with who they giving you based off of this surgery, because they have their set doctors who gonna do what they want them to do so that you can get the surgery. Like they just following the protocol and filling out the paperwork so that everything will fall in line for you to get the surgery. So that leaves you up to you being able to make them work for real for you, and not just be doing it just to follow protocol to approve you for the surgery.
Yeah, my docs and them, the way that they do it, like when they did all your labs and stuff, and I showed you all my labs. I cannot get the surgery unless my labs are back the right way. So they're not doing it just to get the money.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing it to make
it.
Well, I don't know, but my doctor is doing it to the point that if it's not safe, we not doing it.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's good.
So he can get the money all he wants to, but like they want us to take the vitamins and the calcium before we have the surgery, because after the surgery, you got to continue taking it for life. Well, you got some people that's not taking the meds, like the multivitamin and the calcium.
Mm-hmm.
Some people are still eating the same way that they do before they had the surgery.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they gaining the weight back.
Like my sister, she eats McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's. Her and my cousin, they eat the same way they ate before they had the surgery.
I guess they happy because the money didn't come out their pocket.
I guess so, because it sure didn't come. Hey, Adam. Hey, Queen.
I wanted to get the surgery 3 years ago. But when no boy start talking all that trash and talking about this, that, and the other, no, I don't need you. I don't need you. I do it myself.
Yeah. See, I'm to the point now. I'm trying to, because they want me to eat 3 meals a day, and 2 of the meals being 100 grams of protein. Have to have protein and some veggies. I barely eat 1 meal a day.
Hey, trust me. From being in the military, my breakfast was a cup of coffee with a half a stick of butter in there. And my dinner was when I went home. Never really had breakfast, never really had lunch. I ate when I got home at the end of the day. Only thing I could tell you is I had coffee, and water, and more coffee. That's how I lived my life until I got the military. And then when I got out, I still couldn't do 3 meals a day. I would take food with me to work, and I ended up bringing it right back home. But I still got my coffee. And that's kind of what my downfall was until I went to night shift. Then my life kind of got straight, but I still didn't eat 3 meals a day.
Wow. But I can't do it. And the nutrition keeps saying we got to eat 3 meals. But even when you have that surgery, I can't eat no 3 meals a day.
I ain't gonna be able to. But I understand the concept. What they trying to get you to do is, even if you don't feel hungry, to get the nutrition, but that don't necessarily mean that you need to eat that much food.
Right. Rob said he could sew you some pockets on your moo-moo.
Who's that?
Rob in the garden. I'm
gonna mail it to you, Rob.
I'm blowing over. Autumn, you be safe in that storm. But yeah, because we have, like, the measuring cups. You know how you get a set of measuring cups? Mm-hmm. And the lowest is what, 1/3?
Yeah.
Or 1/2, 1/3 or 1/4. Which one is the lowest?
It's 1/3, ain't it?
You got a set of measuring cups?
Yep. Well, I got spoons. You mean the spoons or the cups?
The little cups that come on the ring.
Look, I'm finna show you right now.
It's a bad storm. Be safe, Autumn.
Like these?
Yeah. Now, what's the smallest one?
The smallest one. Ooh, this can't be right. It say 1/2 teaspoon.
You get a 1/2 teaspoon, which is 1/3, isn't it?
It's not that one. It's got to be 1/4. It's got to be. It's the cup by you.
Okay, this is 1/3 cup.
Okay, so it's smaller than that. McKenzie, go get them measuring cups.
Smaller than that is A
In
fourth,
the kitchen, them silver
this
measuring cups.
smaller than 1/3 is 1/4. This is 1/4.
Open that door and go in there and get the measuring cups. You said which one?
This is the smallest cup, 1/4.
Okay, so the ones that we got is smaller.
And then mine don't go to cups from there. It go to teaspoons.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, because the way he said after we have the surgery, that smallest cup is all we're gonna be able to eat.
So that means
Ask your sister.
When my sister had hers, she said
Ask your sister, is that smallest cup the only thing that she can eat?
right now she just eats till she get full, which ain't good. Get her the measuring cups right quick. You want the great one? Yeah. Yeah.
but that's about right.
That because yours look big.
That's due to the TV, the screen.
Yeah, I know. Which one you said that was by you?
1/4.
Okay, so I think that one is because he said once you have the surgery, that's what you're gonna eat because you're gonna gradually work your way up to a 1 cup.
Mm-hmm.
As you get, longer and longer, because like what my sister said, it took about a year because what you're doing is retraining your stomach, like as though you was a baby eating liquids and working your way up to solids.
I went through the same thing when I was taking the Ozempic, so it got me to eating small meals. So now that I don't take it no more, my body's already trained to do that.
Hey, Drea. So you don't take it no more?
I hadn't taken it since the December of last year.
He said good to be seen. But I just know the gastro bypass and the gastro sleeve is totally different. And the girl that was doing my weigh-in, and she looked on my chart and she said, good, you're doing the sleeve and not the bypass, because the bypass is, she said, it's something serious as opposed to doing the gastro sleeve.
Right.
Yeah, they're taking a portion of your gut out.
Yeah.
With the bypass?
Really, they actually taking the gut out and they just connecting them hoses.
Wow.
So that means your food ain't getting broke down like it's supposed to.
Right.
Please tell why you are getting a sleeve. I think it's the best option.
No, it ain't. If you get out and run 10 miles a day, you wouldn't have to worry about that.
They ain't gonna work.
Or like
ain't gonna work.
Like I said before, you can come go with me and go carnivore and you will lose it.
I don't like meat like that, Jigs.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Pause.
Thank you, bye. You tell them again. Pause. He said, and now they look like camels. What is David talking about?
What he said? And now they look like camels. What look like?
I can ask Ann. Ann had it. She said, I want to order your 100 tonight, please, Jigs.
I put
Ann had the gastro sleeve.
I put my email in the chat.
Okay. I eat once a day, but what I eat is protein and veggie. Once or twice a week, I have some carbs. I eliminated processed sugars.
Yeah.
Start with oatmeal or ice or cream or wheat. You know, I keep hearing people talking about oatmeal ain't good for us.
Why they say that?
But they ain't got no sense.
Because it's processed.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so by you here is this one.
Okay.
It's 1/4.
Yeah, that's not the same size as mine.
Yeah, it's not the same size.
Yeah. So that's 1/4. And then this one is 1 cup, 1/2, 1/3. Yeah. The metal ones. I like the metal ones. You don't have to eat 3 meals a day.
That's right.
You don't.
They have driven into groups of cyclists here and killed a few. It's so dangerous now. Mostly distracted drivers. I let go of sodas, chocolate, and the weight is coming out pretty good.
Yes.
Yeah. See, I'm not a soda person. If I eat
she looked bad when I saw her.
Who? Tag looked good.
That's what I said.
Yeah. Tag looked good when I met her at Soil family.
So fast. Yeah.
But she might have some health issues. She might look good, but she might be trying to get some health issues together. You
Now,
know?
see, I got health issues, and my
Well,
doctor
that means
said with all of my
she
levels,
need to get
I
more honey
qualify.
in her system.
From what?
She need
Let
more
me see that bag
eggs in her
right there.
What bag?
Tampa,
That.
you look good. Your body look good, but
Whew!
you.
Girl, I'm 230 pounds. I'm fat as all I know.
That one.
Yes,
And
this
you
is
can
the
get rid of
healthiest
that.
I ever been.
You look like a grown. That's all it is.
Look, Jax.
All right.
What is that? Oh, the real.
Real salt.
It came from the good earth.
Oh.
No, it came from Redmond.
It came from the good earth. It came from the good earth. And then I still got some more of these left from his teeth. The broccoli sprouts.
Oh.
Okay.
Here, put that back on.
Sylvia says something good. If you Tampa, if you do not change your mindset about food, the surgery will not help you.
Right. It
You'll
won't.
have to change the food you eat.
Yeah.
That's what I change the food I eat.
Yeah,
And
that's what I'm gonna have to do.
Even though I deal with honey and fruit trees and stuff, and every now and then I taste my honey, but it's just a very dab. I don't use a lot of honey. And when it comes to the fruit trees, now I'm gonna be serious with you. I had the big peaches. I have 4 of them, and I did eat 2 of them, but I didn't have any other sweets after that.
Okay. Man said the only thing you're gonna want to eat, especially after drinking water and taking vitamins.
Peaches is natural sugar, so that's not bad.
Right.
But you know why I get people telling me so much, girl, eat too many fruits is bad for people who got pre-diabetic or on the verge of getting diabetes. Now, you don't want me to eat fruit. You don't want me to eat grains and all of this type of stuff. What the world is left to eat?
They want you to eat the processed food that they lie and tell you that it ain't got sugar in it, and it do.
Right.
Yeah.
Because that's one of the biggest things right there that's killing us. It don't have no sugar in it. But if you turn around and you read every word out of there, sugar will pop up and tell you it's sugar. Like that right there that just pop up next time, there ain't no sugar.
That's sugar.
No sugar right
That's
there.
sugar right there, Jax.
I'm somebody's sugar.
Thank you. Tell her again. Tell them again, CC.
That's that Lipitor. That's that Lipitor.
That's that stevia. She's sweet to somebody.
Hey. How you doing, CC?
Good.
Don't try to be like me, CC. You can't sound like me. How you doing, CC? Good. You can't
You
be
don't
like
sound
me.
like that.
At all, because if he sound like that, he need to go back and start over again.
Uh-oh.
Well, it's how you say it. All right. All right, Tampa. It's how you say it.
All right. What he say? CC. How you doing, lady? Showing them teeth on here.
Uh-huh.
You take gas, cut his life off, you can still see his teeth. What you got going on, CC?
Well, that's why.
Just got home.
That's why when it's dark in the room, I don't smile for a reason.
Like that. Y'all ever seen Alice in Wonderland?
Yeah.
Y'all ever seen the part where that Chessy cat that had them teeth down and feel his teeth?
Hey. Welcome in, Precious Pieces.
What's up, Precious Pieces? That's Jags. You actually thin. I'm not. Look at all this neck fat. Let's look like somebody just pumped some in my neck.
And that's only because of your health issues. Once you get control of your health issue, that'll go away.
Yes. You never drunk water. You always drink soda, Kool-Aid,
I ain't
juice.
never seen me drink no sodas. You see me drink lemonade.
Same thing. Same thing. But when you get the sodas out of your system, stop putting all that stuff like that in your system. Trust me, it will work. I haven't had a soda.
Don't put nothing like this in your system.
Don't be like CC. Don't be like CC.
Hey, I just walked around the track for a minute or two. So
But you put
a
the
minute?
King back in your body. You did what I
girl,
did.
my
Girl,
body is
I walked around the apartment right the day I ran on a man motorcycle. Got in my car. I was like, ooh, let me cut this car up because I'm hot. Girl had a pinwheel in the car, ate 2 of those pinwheels, a bag of Cheetos, and some Funyuns, and drank some water behind it.
Lord help her, Jesus.
I was like, well, what's the purpose of me just walking around the doggone building for? I mean, the parking lot in the apartment just to come back in the car and eat the same thing.
Crazy. That's what it is.
I didn't have no protein in the car. Like Jay said, I ain't have no meats in the car. You want to release weight. I want to do everything, Queen. I want to get off my blood pressure medicine. I want to come up with all of it. My mother lived to 97.5 years old, eating oatmeal and cream of wheat daily.
wow.
Now, I like oatmeal, but I can't do no cream of wheat. Ugh.
There you go, Ann. Now, like I went to the VA today. Like I tell the people, the only time my blood pressure is high is when I come up here. Now, one thing that I do before I get to the VA, I drink me a big cup of coffee. So they're gonna realize, okay, that coffee is gonna raise it up. And me personally, they said it was 190 something over 1 something. So I sat right there and I breathed. I blew in and out for a good while. And then they came back with a reading that I was supposed to have.
So your breath is heavy.
Is he a mess?
Yeah.
You better be glad my name ain't David right now.
What does that mean?
At all. She will change the food she eat because her stomach will reject stuff or poop or throw up right.
That's a fact.
Yep, that is true.
You finna take something?
Now I'm about to get the gastro sleeve. Yeah, I'm about to be fine.
What you gonna do for your mental health?
And healthy.
That's what I'm going to therapy for.
Okay.
But the therapist that she got is
She crazy. Oh, she
packed
going to
up.
a comedy show.
Now, how you know she ain't watching you right now?
If she is, maybe she'll have a new attitude when she sees me.
She might jack you up in there.
She ain't gonna jack me up. She already saw the look on my face when she saw me when she called my name that I didn't want to be there.
She said, I'm gonna give you your first session and you're gonna lose your first 25 pounds right now.
She lying. She lying. She lying. She see my sis, Tampa. If you don't like walking nor running, try dancing 15 to 30 minutes a day.
I can do that part.
Oh yeah, I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. It might not be your type of
Not sitting down, Tampa, standing up and doing it.
Movement is movement.
Thank you, James.
You can sit and be fit.
No, you need to stand up and do it that your whole body.
You stand up and do it.
First of all, them people sitting down in chairs doing chair exercise ain't standing up and they moving and losing weight.
And look at those people. Those are people that barely can move too, right or wrong?
No, because it'd be people who move it can do chair exercise.
I went one time to a community center to the sit and be fit thing with the 60 pluses. I was tired.
I don't think
all them arm exercises and stuff. I was like, when we take a break?
Thank you, James.
Hello, homestead Rachel, Miss Laura.
Garden,
how you doing?
The abs and the muscle sitting in the chairs doing exercise.
Yeah.
Yeah, James ain't talking.
You gotta burn all them muscles.
Honey,
Backyard garden, how you doing?
She said she don't see your email, James.
I just put it back in there where she just wrote it.
Oh, that giant cup of sugar has got to go, right, Tag?
That's it.
Yeah.
I had a lemonade in a week.
Cropper, come on up here and pitch your story.
Right, Christmas pieces sounds like my potato chip died.
I left Home Depot today after the VA, and the lady, she said, well, have have a nice lemonade. I said, no, it got too much sugar. Well, take it without the sugar. Man,
What's up to you, sunshine? That junk food told you to sit down and you obey. What you said happened. Oh, sure did. Sure did. But you know what? The lady, the
Hey,
psychiatrist
sunshine.
told me junk food and sweets is a coping mechanism that I have. I find comfort eating junk food and sweets. The more I eat, the more I feel good.
For some people, that is true. But when you're constantly eating sweets all day long, I'm bored. Eat. Ain't nothing to do. I'm eating. I'm in the car driving. I'm eating. Come on now.
I only had one meal today, two meals today. I had breakfast and then that stir fry. That was it.
You ain't had nothing in between.
Nope. I slept. I've been in
That's
the
what I'm
bed
about to
all
say,
day.
because you was in the bed in between them times.
Yep,
Hey,
I
Netta.
love cream of wheat. Hey Netta, I don't do no cream of wheat.
Mm-mm.
I eat oatmeal and rice and grits, but I can't do no cream of wheat.
I hope not together.
No,
Hey,
dude.
Netta.
Nobody eating that stuff together. What's up, host there, Rachel? Laura?
I used to love my rice. I would eat rice with everything. I stopped eating rice. I don't eat none of that stuff anymore.
But I heard they said wild rice is the best.
Ugh.
Well, no, was it black rice? I think that's the more healthiest one now.
But
I just rather not eat no rice.
I love rice.
If rice don't taste, do it got a taste? I ain't never
like
had
black rice or wild rice.
black rice.
I don't know.
It's a peculiar taste. It's not. It don't
looks-
taste like regular rice, but it is rice.
Ew.
I would try it.
Yeah. Well, how do you think I started to eat wild rice? If you never try it, you will never know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like wild rice.
I
I
just
don't like the little dark ones in there, so I'm not gonna like the black rice.
Oh yeah.
You don't like
Somebody
fishing
say
in a
black
pond
rice
either,
too.
but you got a lake in your backyard, don't you?
I don't.
What's up, backyard
It's
garden?
hot
So
over here. in
Hey.
Texas.
don't be in that car and eat a McDonald's hamburger, French fries, and a whole bunch of soda, and don't wait 30 minutes before you eat, or wait 30 minutes. Your body just gonna take over. But you know what I'm finding hard to do? The nutrition say eat your food, then wait 30 minutes to drink. I'm like,
I
dang,
can't do it.
it's hard to do.
I know.
That
I'm the
water
same way.
that water lubricates your intestines and everything, make it all go down easier.
And you know why it's hard for you to do too? Because of the food you eat and making you thirsty.
Yes.
Right. But you know, he said, when you eat and drink, it fills you up faster and it pushes your food through your stomach, through your intestine quicker. He said, when you eat without drinking, then you can tell when you become full. Then you drink. And I'm like, man, I've been drinking
Then
this
when you
all
drink,
my life.
everything in your gut swells up because it's just touching water for the first time.
Yeah, even when I eat pancakes, it swells up so quick in my stomach.
Again, what's up?
I'm ready to drink all kinds of stuff with a pancake.
That's the processed pancakes.
Hey, Robert.
Yeah, hey, Robert.
Like Miss Rachel said, black rice is good.
I am
I see all them black rice eaters.
Ah,
5'7",
I see y'all.
5'8", under 200 pounds. I about
You hate rice,
170 years over 200 pounds. I cut out sugary drinks and lost
This
weight.
is not swoop, CC.
What are you? We talking about black rice?
That said Cardi B TC. Dance to Cardi B. I don't even listen to Cardi B. What's up, Sassy?
hey, sassy.
Been in the bushes, listening and doing things around the house. Hope everybody is good. What you cook, Sassy?
Fatima said, I tried brown rice before. Never again. Felt like I was chewing foil.
I said, you come up, David.
Right, exactly. He hide from Miss Alice. Dance, David. I danced to reggae. I ain't never been around the house to dance. You know how you just turn on the music, clean up, and dance? I ain't never been doing that. I just turn on the music.
You must be ain't got the right music in the house, because if
Yeah,
you got
I
the right
heard it.
music,
all the right music.
if you got the right music playing and you clean up the house, you will move.
Yeah.
Yeah, I move cleaning the house up. I ain't running around dancing.
You don't stop and do a little something.
I'll sing.
What
I'll
do you
sing and
do? You
clean.
play any music while you cleaning up?
Who now?
Yeah.
Nah.
Tampa, I be out there in the garden and I got my music playing and one of them good beats come on.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, I used to when I was at my own house.
Don't let me be busy.
But I don't dance while I'm singing, while I'm listening to the music. I ain't never really did
What
that.
is
He said sassy.
Hey,
I
Miss
guess so.
Alice.
You just left the other
Hey,
one
Miss
open.
T.
What up, Miss T with the T?
Hey, Miss T.
Black rice is really good.
Thank you, Nikki.
Black rice is good to me. Wild rice and black rice are delicious.
So I have a question for you, Jigs.
What about you?
Okay. I have
She understood what I said. She understood what I said.
Because he sounded like he was talking in tongue.
No, I speak Korean, but she understood what I said.
So
I have, like my mom got from the food pantry. It is a grilled snakehead fish. Have you ever had that before?
What?
I know what the fish is, but no, I haven't had it.
Okay.
What's up, Robert?
I was just wondering, did you have some recipes or something?
A snakehead fish.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Does it really have a snake head or that's
Yeah, it looks like it's like invasive in Florida.
Why the heck I won't want that?
We got it here in Georgia too.
Oh no. No. Heck no.
I'm gonna figure out how to cook it.
Yeah. Cook it just like you cook catfish.
Wait 30 minutes after you.
I'm gonna bake it.
That'll work too.
Yeah.
Robert, how you doing, Robert? Your intestines dehydrated. Hard for you. Baby, you a fool. Baby. Oh no. I always drank and eat at the same time.
Me too. Oh, and when I used to go to my aunt's house, they didn't do that. So they would wait. She wouldn't even put out no drinks until then. And I'd be like, I can't even eat this stuff. Yeah.
I drink before, like, you know, you go to the restaurant and they give you your drink before your food comes. I've been drinking half of the drink up before the food came.
Right.
Like, give me a refill.
And one to go.
And
a to-go cup.
One to go. So she said, I find it hard to spend my money on restaurants. CC, my tree friend. What's up with that, CC? Hey. You a tree?
Yep, that's my tree friend.
I tried brown rice before. Never again felt like I was chewing foil. Man, I don't know though. I don't even know. I just know it's a mind thing.
Yeah.
Because like I told that lady, you might not see me. every time I come in here and you laughing. Oh no. My bad. I can't do it. I just don't see the logic in having therapy.
Yeah, you got
therapy is good for some people. People need, depending on who you are, you need it.
I like therapy.
You do well, you can go in my place. My insurance paying.
Oh, yeah.
I went to therapy.
I got plenty of things to work out.
But I found out that goats helped me more than the people did.
The yoga goats?
No.
Oh, okay.
Them big, rusty, them big, ugly goats that just take a smile. You tell them what your problem is, and they smile at you and say, it's going to be all right.
Don't hurt the harvest. I didn't know I was supposed to ask you nothing. Did I say I was going to ask don't hurt the harvest some of y'all?
I don't know.
I think I said David don't want to come up because he's scared Miss Alice going to come up here and challenge him.
Oh.
Yeah. Music makes you move. Music make you lose control.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that y'all ever seen Frozen?
Seen who?
Frozen.
Yeah.
The cartoon Frozen.
Uh-huh.
I've seen clips. I've never watched the whole movie.
Yeah. Well, Jags acts like Kristoff.
I don't know who that is.
One who talked to that reindeer. He talked to the reindeer. And he uses his hands to make the reindeer mouth talk back to him.
Hey, he know how to deal with his animals.
She said she had
Chicken
chicken
parmesan,
parmesan and roasted corn.
Ooh.
I love chicken parmesan. That's one of my.
Mhm.
You fancy, sassy. Hey, LP. You gotta add stuff to the brown rice to kill it, onions, peppers, to get it.
Happy back is up.
But
Not
guess
unalive. Oh no, not unalive the brown
I thought you were supposed to do all that stuff to give it life.
I know.
the ground it, smother it.
Right.
You supposed to give it life. You trying to kill it.
Now, that is funny. She said, I got some black rice. Miss Tina became the gardener.
I see it.
She got maters and sprouts and
Look,
salads.
you gotta
and-
fight that bunny rabbit to keep our stuff.
I
Right?
know, I seen that bunny rabbit gangster, baby.
She's a young farmer gal.
I always love sticky rice, found a brown sticky rice, but I'm
¿Qué
giving it up.
pasa?
I don't want nothing sticky. That nothing.
You sure?
Nothing.
No sticky.
Snakehead. But David said snakehead look like catfish.
Yeah, it does.
I don't want it. I don't want nothing that look like a fish that's got a cat on the face.
Catfish don't look like no cat.
Really, that's the invasive kind. If it's good, eat it.
That's right.
CC, stop bringing that fish up.
First time I saw the snakehead fish, first time I saw it, I said, "Dog, that ain't no regular catfish right there." I threw it back.
What was that? What was that fish that got human teeth?
Sheephead.
Yeah,
And y'all eat that?
you see that smile right there? You see that smile right there on that black box right there? That's just how it be looking.
Really?
And,
I just want to look like the one next to the box.
You plan on eating that snakehead fish, CC? That's one I'll never eat.
Yep. Hey, Odom.
Oldest home said, "What's up, bro?"
What's up, Odom? Let me shout out to my Creekside Mods. Y'all guys are the
Crafty
best.
enthusiasts, welcome in.
Hey, Odom.
Hey, Odom.
Ooh, snap a doodle. What happened to that thing? What happened to that? What's that? Stop playing.
The fish ate it.
The snakehead fish.
What in the world is this thing doing?
Paku fish got human teeth.
What it's telling you?
I'm trying to share my clips and it's not doing it.
Odom took it back.
That therapist said, "I'm gonna get you."
Re-code it.
That therapist said, "I'm gonna get you."
Yeah, something ain't right with this.
Oh, Em says she emailed you, J3.
Right, I see.
Oh well, can't do that one.
Well, sing it then, Tampa.
Oh well. Thank you, Creekside Mods. You Creekside Mods rock.
Odoms, was it time for her to do that update?
Right.
Was it time for her to do the update, Odoms?
CC,
You ain't paid your dues.
That's it.
I ain't paid my dues to yeah, I see what it's doing. I see.
139 every 6 months.
I ain't paid that $44. But James, how you sharing that if I ain't paid my $44?
Look,
We ain't talking about that. We talking about your music.
My music is on StreamYard, and StreamYard saying, let me show you what it say. Let me tell you what it says. I click on it, it say share your video clips. The free
Odom's hit his
conflict.
button.
Yeah,
Odom's
I
hit
gotta
the button
pay.
because you didn't pay him yet.
It's telling me I got to pay. To
Hey,
play my
wellness
music.
with Frugal Mama, welcome
But
in.
I ain't paying no $44. It hurt my money. I ain't making no money. Pay nobody no $44. I can't even pay $15 for camera. Not alone 44.
They don't
Hey,
have-
hey, Odoms, go
I
ahead.
hate
And,
when,
go
I hate
ahead
when
and
that
hit that switch
email,
and let her go ahead and do her little music.
that email will pop up and be like, "Thank you for your camp of payment." I'm like,
Yeah,
I got to take it off.
I know. Paku fish got human teeth.
That's how I got stuck with Evie Mux. Keep
Yeah,
paying.
I'm like, golly,
Yeah,
I
I
done paid
was,
for this month. I'm staying with it.
I gotta try to come up with $2,700 by the end of the month. I ain't got no $44 for you.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna do this free version.
Look like you go to the pole.
I need to go
No.
somewhere.
Uh-oh.
Down the Lizard Lick Valley somewhere. Mag you crazy.
She finally coming to reality.
As long as you go first. Coming to the stage, the Blueberry King.
I
Make
don't have
sure
a
you
problem with it.
All he wearing is blueberries.
That's all I was saying. He got a blueberry bikini.
That ain't even funny, Tampa.
Yes, it is. He said you ain't paid your dues to old dog. I paid my old, I always pay my dues to old dog. He the best in the land with that music. Can't believe it. What's up, Pilgrim Mama? Man, I can't even sing the song to y'all. I don't even know how I go. Ain't that some ish? That's all we get. I said thank you, Mods. Thank you, Mods. David a fool. David said, that's all we get. I'm gonna do you one better, David. You just hold on. I'm gonna do you one better.
Yeah, I'm about to go ham in the store tomorrow.
What you going to buy?
Oh, where you get that from?
What is it?
Woo.
Oh, the Home Depot.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
got a
You going
gift.
to the Home Depot?
Nice.
I had got it for Mother's Day and forgot that I had it and found it. I was like,
Oh, yeah.
All right, here you go.
Ann's Backyard Gardener. When you emailed me, what you did was you put an S on the end of farms. I don't have it. There's no S on the end of farms.
All right, here you go to the Creekside Mods.
See?
Creekside Moms, they run the show. Keeping it fresh, always in control.
Hey,
The chat's on fire.
We got to do our post that we are on there.
I know. You made it mess up.
Oh.
I'll do David's.
You made it up.
let me go grab my hat behind it.
See, you made me mess it up because she said we got to do our pose. Well, that
Nigga
was
say,
funny.
that's me.
And nigga said, did nigga say that's all? Dog, Rob said sheep head tastes good. Oh, no.
Sheep head.
Don't worry about it. He about to get cut off, Jigs. StreamYard saying pay Odom right now. Baby, Odom got paid. Odom got paid. Odom like the bill man. He got to get his money. Don't worry about it. That's that StreamYard, man. StreamYard done lost their mind. You got mama. Official day meal.
When they came out, they said they was upping their price and they ain't adding nothing.
Oh, got money
Oh, look at her. She do me wrong. I can't even play that song.
in the chat.
Oh, hold on, man. I gotta play this song. Let me play this song. Ooh, wait. She done made me mess up.
Right.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Look, there's a will, there's a will, there's a way. You can play the music, just won't have it.
Yeah, I can play the music. Let me get this music. Let me get it. Let me get this music. Yeah, baby.
Oh, I gotta go get me a bowl of
It
spaghetti.
ain't nothing
run out. I'll be right back.
Dollars at. Turn it up loud, let's run up the stats. Hit that button, make it rain real fast. Tampa Creek love, yeah, we built to last. Where them dollars at? Where them dollars at? Turn it up loud, let's run up the stats. Hit that button, make it.
What happened?
Wow, that was
We
short.
just went off. Thank you, Queen, for the super sticker.
Because it's saying where them dollars at, and he ain't got them dollars.
Yeah, baby. I ain't paying them $44. I can't afford to pay them $44 a day. We said at least harm it. Stream y'all be ashamed of themselves, man. I want pictures up. Where's that? It's me. Queen, thank you for the super sticker, sis. Thank you. Thank you, Odin, for releasing a snippet of the song. Robert got a joke. You ain't gonna show us how your scatty look by you?
She went to go get it.
Oh, she went to go get the scatty. Sheep head is so good. Y'all can have that. Thank you. Let's support the channel. I appreciate you, sis. Y'all go check out Queen Alchemist's new channel, which is the Queendom Garden. That's her new channel. Nikki, can you drop Queen's channel? The Queendom's Garden. Okay. Nikki, Cece, did you have fun with Drell? Yeah, Tag, they cut my music off because I ain't paid, which is stupid. Now they let me do the Bush song in the beginning, but you gonna tell me I can't do the other one?
Well, that's the thing too. They're gonna let you do the introduction.
But I did the Bush people song.
Okay. After
and
that,
I did the happy birthday song.
They say after that, you done.
They lost their mind. They don't get these $44. Not today. That's how I come up with that money that I need. Thank you for the support, Queendom Garden. Everybody dancing. Cece, did you do your pose? Did you enjoy your day with Drell and the cow?
Oh, yes. We had fun.
I know, because y'all did more laughing than talking.
She had run that wine. She had run that one from Portugal. Man, it was smooth, but it smelled like nail polish remover.
Oh, Lord.
Right.
The fumes was stronger, like everything.
Was it sweet?
It was sweet, but you just had to like hold your breath when you.
Oh, yeah.
Robert, that's me playing the songs on my phone. I couldn't play it on my. It's just a nerve. Oh well, I guess we gonna get the street ghetto version of Tampa Creek Show.
Wow.
Don't hate. Nikki, they told me to tell you to run them they money. Baby. They wish. What a scatty at by you?
In my bowl.
You ain't showed us the scatty. What's up, PIA?
I bought the brain. I'm trying to eat it.
Baby, I told you that day my sister gonna tell me, Mama said, go get me some scatty. Look at by you scatty, girl. Straight her own sauce. It ain't too red. I can eat that.
Nope, it's homemade. It don't be too red when I make it.
Baby, you got some people have some red
because they
sauce.
don't have that dye red 40 in it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what Odom said, my still y'all. Y'all is just $26. Odom, how come you ain't go up? Mine $44. And that's just the lowest package they got.
Hard to see what they do for me.
CC licking her lip.
Tell them you.
I just ate.
Huh?
I said I just ate. He talking about I'm licking my lip.
I'm talking about Bayou.
What happened?
You said something about Old Man's $26 stream. Y'all.
There you go. Ann.
Oh, I was saying threaten them and tell them you leaving and ain't coming back. They might.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. See how that go. See how that work for me. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you about Mackenzie. She's so dramatic. Old dog got the hookup. He sure do $26. Y'all making me hungry. Now I'm going to cook some chicken. Mackenzie gets off the line last night. She talking about, Grandma, let's go to the hospital.
What?
Take her to the hospital. Now I know what's wrong with her. She done got up and moved her neck wrong, and she pulled a muscle or got a, you get a crook in your neck.
Yes.
So her neck hurting all day. She holding her head like this. She won't move it. So we get to the hospital last night. I know she done pulled a muscle. And I'm knowing what the doctor gonna tell her to do. Take a Tylenol or
Angela Calloway,
and put
welcome
something
in.
on her neck.
You said they was
She done hollered the whole day. My neck, my neck.
I did not do that.
Then she come home. What?
You said that they were gonna pull on my neck.
They did pull on your neck.
They did not do that.
Tell me, so can they stick it in numb before they pull it?
She been hanging around you too long, Tampa.
I said, girl, they ain't about to stick your neck till they figure out what's wrong with you.
Mhm.
So, what nothing but a pull muscle. She get up this morning. I said, how your neck feel? Hey, Angela, how you doing?
Angela.
She talking about something. It feels a little better. You had a crook in your neck. You pulled it.
Oh, I
If
hate
you would have
that.
chopped in her neck, she been all right.
It's not a strain, not a crook.
She talking about it's a strain. They go say bye. Yeah. I'm like, Look, right, Queen. That's about something. You can tell them that you about to leave. They gonna say, well, bye.
Mhm.
Stream y'all to be ashamed. I don't know what they sell it for. No way. It was doing fine.
What you trying to tell her, David?
Who?
This is men talking.
What a men at? What is they at? I'm about to make.
I can see you need the surgery. You need and you need glasses.
Yeah, I'm about to cook too. Who needs some glasses? Sounds good, baby. I hadn't had that in a long time. No, I need to get me some surgery on my eyeball so I can see. Y'all know anybody that get the LASIK surgery done? Nobody.
Mm-mm.
I want to do it so bad.
I emailed you back, Ann.
Mm-hmm.
Angela, what you cook? I never told my mama take me to the hospital. Yeah, she gonna tell me last night, you done with your life? Can you take me to the hospital? We set up there an hour. A whole hour. I could be sitting in the house.
Dude, that's good. And down here, you're gonna be sitting for hours.
What? Yeah, we went in the house. They ain't do no x-ray. All he came in there, put some gloves on, and then started doing this on her neck. And that was it. I could have did that at home. My hands is not
okay,
hot.
we Terry, welcome in.
Hey, we Terry.
Hey. Everybody should say, don't start nothing, Jags.
What you?
Yeah.
PIA, you need to go back in and retype that. Analytic hope. You need to retype that. Since you want to talk trash to me.
Hey, we Terry until we come home. Okay, Ann. What is the quickest meal that you can prepare in less than 30 minutes?
Spaghetti.
I done cooked the whole meal less than 30 minutes. Yes.
Homemade from scratch.
Yes.
I can't believe it.
Tampa. I'm a cook. I'm not a Tampa. I'm a cook.
You can't be no Tampa because he's gone beyond and up.
I'm talking about.
You can't be no Tampa.
I'm talking about his namesake right now.
Right, Robert. I should have charged her Uber fee, taking me wasting my gas, taking her up there, and knowing she just had a sprain, a muscle. Waste my gas going up there.
At least charge her $1.
Really, Nikki? Nikki said
Oh.
I had LASIK eye surgery.
Okay.
But Nikki, you still have to wear glasses though, don't it?
Yeah, my wife had it too, but she wear glasses still too.
I don't want to have to
Well,
have
why you gotta still wear glasses?
That's what I'm saying. I'm asking Nikki, do you have to wear glasses or you just wear those for aesthetic? I've been wearing glasses since I was 10. I don't want to be getting this surgery if I have to constantly wear some type of form of reading glass.
Right.
David, they boil their spaghetti only for 2 minutes, then add the rest of stuff in there.
David don't know how to cook.
So while they eating their spaghetti, it's still kind of hard.
Mine don't be hard.
Mine don't either, and it don't take.
It don't take longer than 30 minutes to cook no spaghetti.
Tampa.
No.
I'm willing to. No, you can't do nothing cheap. But I'm telling you, make a full course meal, and I give you 1 whole hour. And let's see who do a full course meal in 1 hour and finish.
Well, if you give me somewhere to cook it, then I will do it.
Right there where you at.
I'm hoping chicken in 30 minutes because it's late. 30 minutes spaghetti, hell to the now.
How long it take you, David?
I know, 7 hours to cook some spaghetti.
He like his spaghetti to be dente.
Nikki said she got it done in 2004.
He want his spaghetti well done.
Unless he cooking the noodle first. Wait till the noodles get done. And still, even if you do that still ain't gonna be 30 minutes.
He must have to go hunt the meat down or thaw the meat out because he wouldn't thaw it.
See, y'all new age cookers, y'all only cook one thing at a time.
No, I don't.
I forgot he was I forgot he was an elder on here because I was finna say
my burners be going at one time.
Yeah, my grandma taught
my burners be going.
I have readers and the oven. See what he talking about. I have readers now being on my cell phone a lot messed up my eyes. So I got a consultation on the 21st.
Dang, Tampa, you just gonna be all sold up.
I'm telling you.
Snatched up, sold up. Okay.
Don't let it break up.
Hey, you're gonna bring that 50 in nice, huh?
I want to see. I'm determined. All I need is to see. But I need to see.
At 51, at 51, she's gonna fall apart.
Bet you a lie. Oh, baby, I'm be full-fledged. I still got a groove back at 51.
Let me write this down.
Write it down. Want me to text you?
51, she gonna have her groove.
Yeah, tacos can be the less than 30 minutes.
Yeah. Yep, tacos cooking less than 30 minutes. Manwich, sloppy joes can be cooked in less than 30 minutes.
I said a full course meal.
You can make tuna fish in less than 30 minutes.
Chicken salad.
Potato salad.
Got some baked chicken in there. I need to make some chicken salad.
Yeah, lies all you women.
Anytime you want to have this any of y'all want to have this competition, let me know.
Lord.
The bad thing about it is I can't eat it when I'm finished, but let me know.
Okay, Nikki. I most definitely want. I've been wearing glasses since I was 10, and I'm sick of glasses. I ain't never had contacts. None of that.
I tried contacts one time. It irritated me trying to put it in my eye. I ain't never did it again.
Me too.
Damn, yo.
Me too.
Spaghetti full meal with salad, toast. Damn, y'all.
I got tired of seeing my sister when it gets stuck up here, her trying to get it from up there.
My sister put them in like a champ. She just take them and I'm like, dang, that's it. I'm like, that's no hassle.
She used to sticking her finger in her eyes.
And I'm
if
not.
You don't put your finger in your eyes and stuff. It's hard to do contacts.
Yeah, I don't do that. I don't like nothing touching my eyeballs.
Yep.
Yeah. So, but I most definitely, I got a consultation on the 21st.
They don't eat our food.
My friend just wear glasses for reading now. Used to have to wear bifocals. I got bifocals, no line bifocals. I want no lines, no nothing. But
That's what I
Right,
got.
because I don't want to be tilting my head.
I still can't see through these things. I be like this. What this say? And when I'm laying down, I take my glasses off just to look at the phone.
Yeah, I can't look at.
Oh, so you nearsighted.
Yeah, I'm nearsighted. I ain't farsighted. So I'm hoping that I can qualify for the LASIK surgery.
Mm.
Dog, you qualifying and you getting all these surgeries and what is it called? You the female Frankenstein now?
No.
Just don't get your cheeks and stuff done and start looking like a little cat.
Oh no, I ain't doing none of that. I do want a breast lift though. I don't
Or
want
the back cheeks. She have them, but then they go flat on her.
I'm with you on that spaghetti, David. That's what ours look like. She trying to get rebuilt like a 87 seat. Go get rebuilt, boo boo. I'm doing it for me, not nobody else.
Yeah, you trying to go back to 1987?
1987. That means I was 11. I'm not trying to go back that far.
But that's when you was the healthiest, running down the street and everything else.
Somebody said if you was born yesterday, how old would you be?
And you want it in time?
Yeah.
8 minutes. Minutes. Seconds.
And then somebody say, if you was in third place and I'm in first place, what place would you be in? Somebody said second. Somebody said first. You passed the person in third place, but I'm still in first place. What place does that make you in?
First place.
Second place.
You said you passed the person in first place.
I said if
third place.
The person in third place.
Okay.
But that other person that's in first place is still in first place. What place would you be in?
Second
place.
I understand it.
Tampa, if you get all that work done, just don't fart. You might blow up.
Wow.
Oh, my sister had the gastro sleeve and a tummy tuck.
You getting a lot of good advice, Tampa.
You better ask who cooked what. Right. I don't eat everybody cooking now.
He talking about us. Don't eat our food because we cook in less than 30 minutes.
Whatever.
Now, you
That's
Tampa, make yourself a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. 5 minutes top. Right. Anything you can cook less than 30 minutes is good.
Mm-hmm.
No, it ain't good.
Yes, it is good.
It's unhealthy.
A peanut butter ain't unhealthy.
Yes, it is. You put too much jelly on it.
No, because if you make your homemade jelly, it's healthier.
Do you make your homemade jelly?
I don't eat jelly like that.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have LASIK surgery. I had cataracts removed. I was nearsighted and wearing bifocals. Now I only wear readers or use a magnified glass for a real fine print. Mm-hmm. They told me the cataract surgery would straighten up your eyeballs.
My mama always had it.
A lot of
glasses.
A lot of military that were in sniper school and stuff. They went and had the surgery.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't do contact lens. It felt like sand was in my eyes.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All those are side dishes. All them side dishes, baby.
Mm-mm. See, them people in the chat is the ones who be sitting there. They say food be ready at lunchtime and it be 7 o'clock. We just not eat.
I've been with McDonald's.
I'm not going to your house.
They got me something to eat quick. Mm-mm. They tell you dinner gonna be ready at 2.
For real.
It's 7:45.
9 o'clock.
The only time
it's getting a plate.
I think the only time you get to eat early is Christmas or Thanksgiving. One of them. That's the only time.
Early then.
Don't get early then. According to who cooking.
Right.
I wore contacts. Dang, I just noticed it good. I didn't go up. All them wear blind. David, you wear glasses
for real? You wear readers too.
Wear
I
one
don't-
with one of the things off too. So you let you know you need your glass if you walking around with one handle off of your glass.
He say
Yeah,
that's the
Hey, hey,
problem.
hey, David. Next month I'm gonna donate these to you.
no. Now that lady told me I had a cataract, but it wasn't on my pupil. It's on the it ain't in the pupil. But she said if in the event that it get on the pupil and I had a cataract surgery, it'll clear up a lot of my vision.
Yep.
I was like, but can you
Now
just do it
these
now?
aren't readers. These got the bifocal in the bottom. These are no line.
Ooh, she said 18J3, take her back. Tampa looking over those glasses like they remind me of Scrooge. I am sorry. Yeah, I promise I'll be like this in a minute. Like what you say? Why do I do that? Somebody talking to me and I do this. Like what you say? Like I'm hearing with my, with my
Now you want them to see your expression,
well, you see my expression before I open my mouth. Like CC talking about the fish head snake.
and you saying
When
yum
biting
yum.
sucking on cockroaches. She see my expression.
Need to
Hey,
be
my
big out.
Renaissance.
You right about that, David.
That's
Hey,
a
my
great.
Renaissance grandma, how you doing?
What's up, my Renaissance? Y'all slow as
I know
hell.
what
It
David is
takes a
answering.
slow person to
His
know what a
glasses.
slow
Put that in the
person
refrigerator.
is.
Oh,
And
don't
I
butter him
know,
up. Don't butter him up, my
I know
Renaissance.
it takes a slow person to know what a slow person is. I make my jelly and jam. Yes, Sylvia. Yeah.
Hey, Lynetta.
Lynette Lawrence, welcome in.
Hey, Lynette.
Lynette.
Tag, I forgot they make their spaghetti with Roman noodles. Ain't nobody eating that. Not me. Not
Unless I don't have no noodles.
I'm not eating no
Lynette.
Roman noodles. You know, I had a friend that used to make her some Roman noodles and put some cheese in it and eat it with light bread. Yes.
No, I had
Ramen noodles with cheese and eat it with light bread.
I had the Roman noodles with cheese in it, but not no light bread.
I'm not eating ramen. I stopped eating ramen noodles at 17. When you eat something so long, you just can't eat it no more.
That
Why I
ramen
have to
noodle is a
crave
survival food.
I like
That's a
ramen
survival
noodles.
food.
If
You
I'm
do?
not feeling good, I want to eat some ramen noodles.
I don't want it.
And I put all kind of stuff in there, hot sauce and all kinds of stuff. Yep.
I have to crave spaghetti because it reminds me of noodles.
Hey, you ever had inmate casserole?
What's
Nope,
a
I know
inmate
I've
No.
heard how to make it.
Mate.
You know how to make it?
Bacon casserole?
You know how to make it?
I heard
What's
how to
that?
make it. I ain't never made it.
David,
Get
not
yourself,
Roman
get
noodles
yourself a
spaghetti.
bag of Dorito chips, crunch them all up, get your ramen and make it all soft and everything. And you got some cheese and whatever kind of meat you can find. You mix it all up in there together, put it in the bag, you fold the bag up just right, and you set it someplace that's warm for about 30 minutes. And when it come back out, ooh la la la. You eat that fella up.
Yep. The inmates usually share like different things they may have.
Hi, David.
I actually made it for my family. I made it for my family.
How David gonna say Jed's glass can let him see in 30/25?
Oh wow.
Because they could see into the future.
No, they can't.
That's what David needs.
My boss laughing at him.
No matter what, David is handsome and his name is Miss Tampa. He all right. He all right to those who he all right to.
Happy Max said then wash it down with some toilet wine.
What you know about that?
He was all right. My Renaissance Lynette. My Renaissance, what you and Lynette cook? Don't be coming up in here gassing David little brain up. Yeah. He got the big head.
Roman noodle, Queen Alchemy, Roman noodles, same thing as spaghetti.
That's why I can't hardly eat spaghetti like that. I have to crave it. Yeah.
But like I said, ramen, that's a survival food. At least that's how I look at it now.
That ain't no food.
Passion in the tree. Yes, I'm a cook, and I learned it from the prison.
I like spaghetti again, but I ate too much spaghetti the last week of the month.
Mm.
No, I cook my food fast because I prep full course meals. I prep
755
marinate,
media.
chop,
Welcome
soak,
in. Hey,
and
hey.
slow cook the night before. Okay, Fatima, she's a prepper. How many of y'all do meal prep?
Well, I did take my steaks and put them in individual bags.
I know how to.
He said, "Yeah, I'm gonna prep me some cereal in a bowl to put some milk in."
For real. Have my cereal already in the bowl.
Right, Queen. Ramen noodles are plastic. I ain't eating that mess. Baby, I'm serious though. How many of y'all do freezer meal, prep meals? Like prep.
I used to. I used to when my kids was younger.
Ooh,
Now, not intentionally. If I got leftovers, it's going in the freezer. But I
There you
ain't
go.
prepping.
Bring me a bag of ramen out of there.
Queen, after me.
A bag of ramen.
That sounds like a jail cook up there, right, P.I.?
Bring me one of the ramens out of there.
No, it's not my brother.
I ain't do no time, Robert.
TC got the big. Yeah, you wish your head was big. What's up, 775 Media?
Hey,
Hey,
755.
Let's see.
Need to close your eyes by Renaissance grandma. You don't want to see these tights. How much time do UCC know so much about the jail spaghetti meals? How much time did you
Roman
do?
noodles,
I ain't do no time.
rich wheat flour,
Hey, Janet.
flour,
What's up, Janet?
niacin, reduced iron,
Good night,
potassium,
Janet.
moderate.
She said, PIA said I prep. Queen said I prep. Cousin said she prep. Tag said she prep,
I used to.
but not now.
What's the food word that they use for plastic in the food?
Hey, Rena.
Hey, Renee.
Oh, I said Rena. Is it Renee?
It's Renee. Her name is spelled the same as my middle name, Renee.
Renee. Oh,
That's Riri Mama.
What
You know Riri's garden? That's her mama.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
How
hey.
Mr. James doing, Renee?
Okay, because usually you see RN.
Yeah,
RENE.
just
Like
like
say that?
Renee. I never like just how it's said.
Yeah.
Yep, that's how my middle name was spelled. And when
Really?
Hands in the Dirt said, "I got a cash out for Rena," I said,
Yeah.
"That is not my middle name, boo boo. It's
'Cause
Renee."
I had a friend named Renee, and it was the RENE.
Yeah. Somebody gonna tell me, "Girl, your mama spelled your name wrong." I said she spelled it just like it sounds. Renee.
You can spell them however you want to.
Tell nobody how to spell their name. What's wrong with you? My Renaissance is my favorite YouTube grandma. That's Riri Mama Renee and Mr. James. Tell Mr. James, hey. I met them at the
store.
It was nice. The tour family was really nice. I'm looking forward to going again, but I want to stay in the midst of everything because I got sick of going across that bridge. Bridge so high. I'm like, why is this bridge so high? And then Sherry turns like, Tampa, look. So I turns around and seen this big old cargo ship. That's why the bridge was so high. The thing was so tall. I think it was about this much from touching the bridge.
Wow.
Oh no. Remind me not to to stay on the other side.
That's just like the bridge going into Lake Charles. I hate going on that thing.
Girl.
I hate, and then when they slow down, I'm like, no, don't make me stay up here.
They just redid that bridge a few years ago.
Really great. Because I kept asking, I was like, Miss T, why is this bridge so freaking high?
They redid it a few years ago. Because they did it so that them big boats can come through there.
Mm-hmm. That thing was high. I was like, OMG.
They got one in Maryland going to this what is the name of that place? It's a beach in Maryland. Maryland. 2025 if I was 35. The bridge is high and it's skinny. It's 2 lanes. You could go there or back. Yes.
That's like going.
Yeah.
I hate going on the Ship Channel. They widening it now on the Ship Channel in Houston.
Y'all see it?
Mm-hmm.
You see it?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
See how big that thing put me
Yeah.
dead.
But then I don't like that long bridge going to New Orleans. That long over the water for forever. No.
Y'all see how big that thing is?
Yep.
Going up under that bridge.
Uh-huh.
That's why I don't use that bridge. I go to 95.
That thing was huge.
Right.
And I was like, why is this bridge so freaking tall? We going to heaven.
Right.
I can do the one to New Orleans, CC. I can do that one.
No, that's too much time over the water. And then you think about it, how are they going to rescue you?
They
can't.
ain't gonna bless you.
You're going to be stuck. They got to have the helicopter. You're out of there.
Yep.
Like, I'll be thinking, please don't let the car break down. Please don't get
Right.
a wheel or something messed up or flat tire. Oh, it just stressed me out.
Because you got this much space from the road. And
Yes. It's no side, nothing.
Look, Ann. Look, Ann. Oh, look at it, Ann.
Look at it.
Looky. Look at what I got.
Queen said plastic would be better.
Like many processed food, instant ramen noodles contain green like flavor enhancer and preservative, which can be harmful to your health. Yeah, I stopped eating
Now
that.
name regular food that ain't.
yeah.
All of it that you don't grow. Mrs.
Thank
Something
you.
like that. I don't have a problem with going over bridges, or I mean like long bridges or over water. It's just every time we went to a function in Savannah, we had to go the same route. And I'm like, I'm so sick of going across this bridge. So next year, if the Lord's will, we stand down in the midst of it.
Is there another way to get to New Orleans without going over that bridge?
I mean, you could go on the airline, straight airline, yeah.
Airline, the road airline?
Airline highway, yeah. They go straight to New Orleans. But the only thing is, when you get to the water port is the same level as the road.
Ow.
So if
My
it's
cousin
raining or
said-
something, you're going to be way in the water.
Oh, no.
My cousin said she used spaghetti squash to make her spaghetti.
Oh.
Have anybody ever used that?
Yeah.
No, I don't. I
That's
haven't tried it.
if they find you, CC. You don't know how they gonna rescue you if they find you.
Right.
Yeah, my Renaissance says, CC, you don't have to take the forever water route until you Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
Queen said, it's not food, it's product. So the foods that are not harmful to you come out of the soil that you probably have grown yourself. That's food.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Driving no water. I love the bridges with my eyes closed. Yeah, I don't got no problem with going across no bridge. I drive them like a cat.
And I don't like when they have the high, like on the highways, and they have the curve you got to go around and stuff. And I'm like,
Oh, well, you wouldn't like the Arkansas bridge going to Memphis, Arkansas. That bridge have you doing this.
Oh, no. Nope.
It's over water too.
Over water too. It have you doing like this. You be like, oh, we on the roller coaster. We on the roller. And it makes it fun when you go
That's
fast.
how it is going to Galveston. They even have the walls, like it has the ridges that do that. So when you're driving, you
So that's
feel
how
like
that
you're doing
bridge from Memphis to Arkansas here. It bounce, baby. You be rolling across that thing. I be like, oh, I got some bounce.
Oh, no.
Nah, they have to call the police because I've been stopped in the middle of the track. Come get me. I can't go no more. Come get me.
Right. That's how when we was coming driving back from California, we went on that little bumpy side, the hilly side. I was so nauseous. I was like, oh, going up and down the hills.
David's like, he can't stand bridges. He can't stand heights.
Me neither.
I ain't never been afraid of heights.
You know, I hate heights too, but I repelled, I jumped. But the thing to this, once I got out the military, I hate heights.
Yeah, I ain't never been. Mackenzie's scared of heights.
I'll be one of the people that be passed out on the slingshot.
Yes. Yes.
Wake up
You
high.
better not pass out on the edge. So I ain't never been afraid of heights. Spaghetti squash is great. Love it. Well, guys, y'all know what it is. It's been 2 hours and 15 minutes.
15. Ooh.
I know, and Tampa got to try to figure out why I'm going to get up in the morning. And matter of fact, got to get up in the morning.
Let me get, nobody call you this morning until you get up?
Mm.
All right, my
I ain't
Renaissance
nobody
grandma,
call me.
Alice, Miss T.
I'm turning that phone on silent.
All y'all folks in Indiana, throw rocks over there to the apartment hitting on the door.
I'm gonna get up when I can get up. I ain't been motivated to get up, but I know I gotta come up with some.
Right.
That's your motivation right there.
Yeah, my motivation is to set it off, but I might go to jail.
It didn't seem to work out for him.
I know.
Nobody but Stoney. That's what
Right?
Yeah, baby. So
I'm going out like Queen Latifah.
I'll be like, be like TT. She was the
I'm
first one to go.
I'm gonna drop that car and be like, let's go.
Exactly. So, like, be blessed and be safe.
Queendom, yes. Spaghetti squash, that's the bomb, girl. That's the bomb.
Mm-hmm.
I think I made some this weekend. Spaghetti kind of sounds good with the meatless balls. Hold on, what is meatless balls? Wait a minute. Pause, rewind. What is meatless balls? I don't want no balls unless it's got some meat in it.
It's the way you said it.
I just read it how she typed it.
This is not my shenanigans tonight.
This is Tuesday throwbacks.
No, this is your shenanigans.
Throw them meatless balls back. Not tonight. We're not having that. I'd rather drive on bridges than drive through tunnels. I dislike.
I can do tunnels.
I can do tunnels.
I like tunnels and bridges. I like them all. Dirt roads and everything. CC, what dark green pickle you harvest in your short?
Dark green pickle harvest. A cucumber. Oh, that was in a short. I don't know.
Have a good night. She said, have a great night.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Meatless balls, baby. I'm about to start telling me, and y'all got some meatless balls.
Ain't nobody
I'm gonna text you, Tampa. Please don't text, because I want to know what it is. Sassy.
They got a lot of meatless meat out there in Tampa.
That I want it. I don't want that. Nope, I don't want it. But anyway, Jags, tell everybody about your channel.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. J3GS Farm here, also known as JDB Haven. As I say, come over. You may learn something, you may not, but one thing I guarantee, you will get a laugh. Thank y'all very much there.
By you, your turn. Sound like Jags doing it. Sound like Jags.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Just say I can't. Just say I can't do it.
I'll buy you sugar, y'all. My channel is Buy You Sugar Garden. Come over and check me out. I have fun too. I garden and we play music and we learn things. So come and check me out.
Mm-hmm.
All righty. CC, you got to sound like Jags.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Elizabeth Valley. J3. Your host for this evening. Hey y'all, I am Cynthia from CC's Texas Garden. Hey, come check out my channel and see what I'm growing. I grow outdoors and indoors, and I am starting on my fall plants. So come and see what I'm doing for the fall.
Nikki or my Renaissance,
And she might let you go fishing in her backyard.
Nikki or my Renaissance, can y'all drop my channel, please? Guys, if y'all have not connected with one of these famous YouTubers up here, please do so.
Famous.
Well, let me rephrase that. By you the famous, CC the and
I'm
Jay
normal.
not so famous.
I'm normal. I'm normal.
Funny, shoot.
Oh, my Renaissance said she did.
Okay, we try
Funny but true.
Yeah. So, but y'all know what it is. My name is Tampa.
The only reason you got that bass in it, you ain't got no teethus.
Nah, my throat just deep. Pause, Tampa.
Oh Lord.
I don't have to say a word.
Teeth ain't got nothing to do with you sounding deep.
But you said it yourself. I ain't gotta say a word.
Well, what's that man's explanation that he can sound like a woman?
He's a freak, a super freak.
Ain't got nothing to do with it. Medea, Angela, can you pick us some proper? I need to.
He's a freak.
How you gonna call that man that?
Because I did.
I did, ma'am. Thank you, my Renaissance. Come on. She's a brick house. Gone, Jack, seen it.
You ain't paying me to do no outro on it.
I started walking. It works. Okay, Renee. Yeah, man. Y'all know tomorrow is Friday.
Yeah.
Triple pause Friday. I can't go live on Tickety Talk to the 15th. They ain't want to hear the truth, so I can't help it, y'all. I gotta say something on the meatless balls. How the balls gonna bounce without meat? Good night, my Renaissance. She said she need the recipe for the meatless balls, y'all. Cousin said she needs a recipe. What's up, Dave?
Hey,
I'm in the bushes. Good night, y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Peace
Good
out.
night, y'all.
Bye-bye.
Y'all be blessed, man.